Welcome to the Pause Department, where statements get reviewed, logic gets tested, and the truth doesn't get a pass. Because some of these things people say just don't add up. The case files are open. Let's review the evidence.
Yo, this is crazy. I want to say, can I mind if I say it off?
Yeah.
What happened with Brandy and everything? Let's just do it.
Listen,
let's do it. Who's dealing with Brandy?
Okay, let me switch my glass.
You know what happened?
We going.
You was dating Brandy at one time, or y'all was just, how'd it go?
I was special, you know. He came in and wanted to be special. So I had to let him be special.
I mean, no lies told.
Yeah,
he was Shaq.
Okay.
He was the champion. He was the MVP.
Right.
I was Kobe, no pun intended, because they said Kobe was a special friend of Brandy's as well.
Right.
But no pun intended.
Right.
But I was coming out of high school on the championship team, and he was the superstar of the team.
Right.
But I definitely did want to be special. I definitely, but I had no idea. So what happened is we had a mutual friend who was a snitch.
Okay.
So I think he know who it is.
Right.
I'm not gonna expose him.
Right.
But so I was so excited because this is my dream person.
Right. Talk about Brandy.
Brandy. I'm a poor kid, Brooklyn, watching MTV, watching Moesha, watching her on BET. And, as a dream, I'm like, man, if she was to know Shyne, I got that.
Right.
So when I came up, she was in the crosshairs. Like, I was sniping.
Right.
And, I had no idea though, because he was special.
Right.
So he was running that playbook so discreetly, so quietly. I had no idea.
Yeah, he's sneaky.
So he was an ultra sniper. But I was so excited.
Right.
So I kept telling one of our mutual friends, and he was snitching me out. And then so Brandy was like, "Yo, who you told you here?
Right.
How so and so know that you here with me right now?" And I'm like, "Oh." Man.
Right.
So yeah.
That's what's up.
Now, first of all, I'm not into naming women I've had relationships with. I think it's tacky and I think it's borderline egregious. To be honest, some things just need to be kept in private. But on the other hand, I don't actually think there was any major disrespect in this segment. Shyne basically said that Brandy was his dream girl. He watched her on Moesha like we all did. And if he ever crossed paths with her, he would shoot his shot. Normal. Anyway, now Brandy has come out since and cleared things up. She said that her and Shyne were never an item, just friends. And she does not co-sign the message her brother Ray J put on social media recently. And this is why we're here. You might be wondering exactly what that message was.
All three of y'all is like the Three Stooges, and y'all looking real attractive. What the? So when I see y'all better not have that skirt on. Y'all better pull y'all panties up, you know what I'm saying? For real. I know where y'all at. Y'all be slipping too in Vegas, walking around the wind, acting like y'all winning. Nigga get some money and have to do 5,000 shows. And this hoe ass give you a venereal, nigga. What did he say? I give these a venereal disease that they ain't never had before. Bend y'all over, bro. Hit y'all from the back like this, nigga.
Hey, yo!
Bro, punks. Y'all come in and get something too, nigga. Yeah, nigga, come in and get some of this. Get some of this Cameron ass.
That brother's starving.
I will not tolerate it, and neither will LA. I'm talking about all of Los Angeles. Everybody out here, nigga. Bloods, Crips, essays, smokers, crackheads, hoes on Figueroa, everybody. The agency, everybody.
The who-gency?
I want to see shit everywhere, nigga.
Brother,
Y'all already walking around with white drawers on. We see the doodle streaks. Y'all hoes anyway. Always talking shit about something. Just some hoe ass shit, bro.
Why do you talk like that online, Ray J? I get it. Part of it is clout. He's chasing a viral moment. And look, I understand he might feel some type of way about what Cameron, Mase and Shyne were saying about his sister. But you take it too far. The energy he's bringing now is the energy he's always had. Zesty energy. I remember in the Breakfast Club when he was in that situation with Fabulous. Remember this.
Get Fab on
on the line right now, I'll smack the shit out that nigga.
You can't smack him over the phone, Ray.
On the phone that like niggas, and they gon' that nigga.
Pause.
Bend that nigga over and stick it in that nigga.
Right, all right,
Oh my
Ray J,
God.
right,
Oh
Ray
my
J, right.
God.
Ray J goes into the pause department files under certified zest. We open up the files to another Mazzolini that unfolded this week. HSTikkyTokky appeared on the Piers Morgan Show Uncensored and didn't hold back, calling him out live on air for some very serious allegations.
But Harrison, why do you think your belief does not constitute homophobia?
Piers, we can all have a push and a shove. You might not agree with some of my points. I don't agree with some things that you do and the way that you act.
That's fine.
And I don't need to go into them. But if you want me to, and you want this to turn into something that it doesn't need to be, then we can all have a push and a shove.
I'm genuinely interested in how you felt this Netflix show went and the things that Louis Theroux had you saying on camera.
What I do with my children is up to me.
Of course.
Okay?
Of course.
I don't agree with you going to Epstein's Island and having freak-offs with Ghislaine Maxwell and the rest of them.
Lock his ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
But I don't need to bring it up because this is about misogyny and everything like this.
Harrison,
okay?
Just to
okay?
be calm.
I don't agree with that, sir.
Just to be clear.
Freak-offs on the island.
Yes, nor do I. And as is a
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Do you want to keep doing this? You'll make yourself look very stupid.
Are you sure, Piers?
That I've never been to Jeffrey Epstein's Island, I'm 100% positive.
Okay.
I never met the man, never went to his island. I met Ghislaine Maxwell for 5 minutes at a book launch. If you've got any supplementary
mentioned a lot of times.
No
mentioned
problem.
a lot of times in there, sir.
I have no problem. You're not, I don't think, if I say this very respectfully, I don't think you're very well informed about things like that, or you wouldn't go there because it's.
Why are you in the files?
Why don't you check the 27 references to me in the files?
Why are you in the files, sir? Very close to these types of people.
Go and check. And all your followers, you can. The great thing about the Epstein files, you can put somebody's name in, and you can.
You like to compare me to Tate and Myron and everyone else. So
Harrison,
because my name is close to them in the manosphere. But if I compare you to Epstein and Maxwell, you have a clear problem with it,
no problem.
sir. You compare me to Myron and all the others in this homophobic, misogynistic, whatever world. I'm comparing you to Epstein then because you're in his files.
Harrison.
Exactly.
You're making yourself look an even bigger idiot than you did on the Netflix show.
Oh, really? Really?
Yes.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. I'm not saying everyone named in the Epstein files done anything crazy. That's just not what I'm saying. But at the same time, Piers Morgan often sits on his show acting like he's on a moral high ground, throwing accusations at guests just to get a reaction. So now his name has been mentioned multiple times in those same files. I'm just saying, you might need to relax.
People like you, sir, I don't mind that. You make yourself look like an idiot every single day when your wife is at home posting pictures that you're out and she wants to get used like a toy by a big black man who's cleaning her car. Is that why you have a problem with me? Is that why you're pushing this homophobic narrative? Because I'm the big black man that shit your wife while you are on holiday. We can all have a push and a shove, sir. Let's go back to talking about the documentary and less of the homophobia.
Do you know what? Here's what I think about you. I watched the documentary. I think you're a fucking idiot. I think you're a sexist, misogynist, homophobic twerp who got exposed in a global way by Netflix, by Louis Theroux, for what you are. You're a little half-wit, and you'll make your little followers
don't get rattled.
have a little laugh
Don't get
and everything
rattled.
else. But I don't see any point wasting. There's no point me wasting my time talking to you. Is there? What's the point?
Exactly. No, do you know what? Let's chill it down then, because what I just said, there's 50 more things that we can have a stupid back and forth and try and one-up each other.
I don't
just
care
talk
about
to me
your silly
normally.
insults.
Talk to me normally. Talk to me normally.
I don't care about your silly insults.
But what do you mean you don't care? What do you mean you don't care? What I said is fact. I have a picture of it. I can flip it around and show you right now.
I couldn't care less about your silly little insults. It's like a 2-year-old. Why would I care?
A 2-year-old? A 2-year-old? Listen, sir, I don't know why you come on and you talk like you're holier than thou. As soon as you're away,
all right,
who's this?
He called.
Now, let's be honest, Piers. That was a cooking. I'm not a fan of HSTikkyTokky like that. but you got flame grilled, brother. And this is the reality going forward. If you're going to call out people on your show, people are going to start to call you out too. You can't set the tone and then be surprised when the same energy comes back your way. After receiving the evidence, the pause department has come to a verdict. Certified cooked.
The ball must receive our respect, okay? This is Chelsea Football Club. In fact, this is the most magnificent football club, I think, in the whole entire world. Yeah. And I will have to say, I think we're club world champions. I think we're universe champions. I think we're galaxy champions. Even speaking of galaxy, I prefer that to dairy milk, okay? So I have to say, there's dairy milk, there's galaxy, there's many. Speaking of many, I've been aging many men.
What do you mean by that?
Big up to the gang at DR Sports. Loving the content. I'm a big supporter of the show, locking every week. Keep doing your thing, people.
What's the most desperate thing you've done for love?
Man, cutting off my hose, bro. Cutting off my hose is probably the most down bad thing I'll do ever.
Wasn't it for a girl you liked, right? Or loved?
Hell yeah, I loved her. But these hoes, I ain't gonna lie, man. These hoes do that she can't do. You know what I'm saying?
So why don't you get with those? Like what?
These hoes gonna do something spectacular just for 10 minutes of your time. Meanwhile, your girl, you know, she take that shit for granted.
So why don't you just get with like the girls that do everything you want then?
Because she's a whore.
Too many whores now. Like, not in a bad way. I don't care what other people do. But there are so many whores that there's nothing mysterious anymore. Like there's you can open your phone, whore.
I don't want to cuff that. That's a pump and go. You feel me? Pump and go.
Man. Oh man, we lost as a community. we need more community meetings, man.
Till it's cool, just cool, into the mouth. Nice.
This is my guy, Charles Brown. I check him out all the time. His show is incredible. You need to check him out. But I don't know what happened here today. I feel like he was just concentrating on the words and getting the information out. He just didn't know what he was saying.
Because he's looking for the trigger so he can storm out or get loud and get upset and get the fighting in there. I think on this episode he talking about almost shot the guy. So this guy really has something as an undercurrent, a seething anger, and you don't want to tip and you don't want to touch on it because it's coming.
Pause. Down, I did know what was coming. There's a Manchester City team that's finally getting its players back at all the right time, and you've got to go to Tottenham. I can feel it. I can feel it in my chest. We're about to take it to the next level, a level that you've never even been to, that you won't even know about, a level where we take you deep. When the shark gets hold of you and takes you deep, it's deep, yeah? It's very deep. Grizz has been down there deep. It's fucking deep and you can't breathe.
Is it deeper than Tobes and Matisse this season? Who's been the deepest?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
No. Wait. Sorry.
Yo, this is my favorite show on YouTube. Them man, they're killing it. Just big up the man them on the big six. Salute my GG. Yo, Skull Fuggery's intros are legendary. If you don't know, get to know. But yo, you lot gotta relax. And that's it from the first episode of the Pause Department. We received the evidence, reached our verdict, and now it's time to file the cases away. And I'll be back next week with more of the zestiest content. Yo, that's crazy. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, people. Big up to Drizzy Sackafret Freckles, Jojo Montana, Keisha, where you at? Until next time, case closed.